Good morning, class, and how are you today? Okay, thank you, and I'm fine too. I hope we are always in good health. Okay, before we start today's lesson, we should pray according to our respective beliefs and beliefs, and praying begins. Okay, it's done. Previously, I wanted to ask if anyone was not present today. Nothing? Okay. Let's start our lesson today with the materials art, civic, mathematics, science, and social. And if you know, the objectives of our study are 1. Art, and students are able to deliver art material for elementary school in English. 2. Civic, students are able to deliver civic material for elementary school in English. 3. Mathematics, students are able to deliver mathematics for elementary school in English. 4. Science, students are able to deliver science material for elementary school in English. 5. Social, students are able to deliver social subject for elementary school in English.
Art. Art is a human work made based on ideas so that it has aesthetic value and is able to influence the feelings of others. Art has many types including dance, fine art, painting, and so on with different function and purpose. In general, the notion of art is an expression of human expression that contains elements of beauty and is also expressed through the media, whether it is real or in the form of tone, movement, appearance, and poetry. Types of art is art that seeks to display the value of beauty in the form of work that can be seen, touched, felt, and enjoyed. One example of art is painting, sculpture, and many more. Dance art, a branch of art that is synonymous with body movement as the source of its beauty. Dance movement become a medium for communicating messages through choreographers. Music art is a work of art that uses a rhythm, tempo, melody, harmony, and vocal which have a role as a means to convey the message of an artist to the audience. Theater art is one of type art that performs a performance on stage, even that is displayed in a scenes and human behavior through movement, dance, and singing, and is equipped with dialogues of the player. Theater art are often referred to as acting. Literary art is one of type of art that use language as a medium, both orally and in writing, so that it creates a sense of pleasure for people who enjoy it. There are two types of literature, namely poetry and prose. Civic. There are a variety of ways that elementary teachers can bring civic concept into the classroom. 1. Ask, what do I believe? Provide students with an opportunity to identify issues they care about and help them research the topic and reflect on what they can do about it. 2. Make a speech. After students identify issues that are important to them, they can deliver speeches about those issues. Speech writing and delivery can meet academic goals with practice in written and verbal expression and making arguments. At the same time, writing a speech helps students discover their passion and voice. 3. Bring election to life. Use mock and real election to teach students about the electoral process. Expand on a school student election by using some key elements from real election. 4. Fund research. There are many excellent children's books that encourage civic engagement with the goal of improving society. Books like Grace for President highlight civic action, give simple action children can take to engage in their communities. 5. Take action. After students reflect on and explore issues they care about using some of the strategies, they may want to take action, deciding on action that are the right size for the particular age group is key. Project-based learning can engage the class is a project that takes action on an issue that's important to them. Mathematics. Mathematics is something that always intersects with everyday life. Without having to count in a complicated form, mathematical calculations are things that definitely intersect with all of us. For example, when mentioning the amount of something, the nominal payment to other related variables. Math calculation, addition. The steps is the same as the form of mathematical addition in Indonesia, only has a difference in how to read and how to pronounce it. Subtraction. Just like addition, there are several ways you can count pronounce subtraction operation in English. Multiplication. In one way of saying the multiplication operation in English, there are 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. Division. In this case, the split or division can adjust the calculation used. How to write it can be in the form of letter or with numbers. Science. Understanding of science in general is the science that is learned by humans obtained from observation and research activities to find out the agreed theory. Science is a tool for humans to be able to survive on Earth. By studying the condition of nature and its surroundings becomes a valuable knowledge. Science is usually classified into two, namely natural science and social science. The following are examples of the many divisions in the fields of science, especially natural science or science. Biology about anatomy, biophysics, genetics, ecology, and age. Chemistry about analytical chemistry, electrochemistry, organic chemistry, and age. Physics about astronomy, nuclear physics, kinetics, dynamics, and age. Earth science about environmental science, geodesy, geology, hydrology, and age. Social. In general, the definition of social is defined as matter relating to society. Basically, social is also a branch of science that studies human behavior in society. Humans are called social creatures because they cannot live alone and need other people. From there, we might be able to know a little about social meaning, because it relates to the interaction between humans in the community. Social experts also have different meanings and definition in interpreting the word social. Social elements. A social group is a collection of interacting human beings who have a common consciousness in their membership. Culture, namely ideas in the human mind that affect the level of knowledge of society. Social institution, namely institutions that regulate procedures and human interaction in the community. Social stratification, namely the differentiation or grouping of community members vertically or in stage. Power, namely the ability to control the behavior of others. Authority, namely the right to do something or to order other to achieve certain cause.
Okay, student, that was a bit of our material about art, civic, mathematics, science, and social. If you have any question, please ask in the chat forum. And let's end the explanation today. Hopefully it will be useful for all of us. If there are mistakes and shortcomings, I apologize and thank you so much. See you guys.